Hey there, fellow nostalgia time travelers. Welcome to Chrononaut, the channel that takes you on a journey through the mind-bending, magnitudious, multiversal maze of mischief, mockery, and mayhem.
Behold, the purest kryptonite. Feeling weak, my friend? Oh, so weak.
Today we're exploring the captivating classic and timeless cartoon known as FREAKAZOID. And just like FREAKAZOID once quipped, this is a happy place.
Because I'll tell you something, this is a happy place!
And our channel, Chrononaut, aims to breathe new life into cherished animated memories. Now let's get into it. Number 1. The show's original concept, initially envisioned by Bruce Timm as a serious superhero series akin to Batman, the animated series, underwent a transformation into a more comedic format at the behest of Steven Spielberg after the characters were designed. 2. The character FREAKAZOID, an alter ego of Steph, Dexter's best friend, gained popularity among fans. Her appearance is the result of a transformation that occurs when Steph uses the same computer bug as Dexter. Unfortunately, she only appeared in the FREAKAZOID and Friends song. 3. The Low Bridge chant delivered by FREAKAZOID in the Dance of Doom episode was initially an impromptu addition by actor and writer Paul Rugg. It was intended as a temporary placeholder until a more refined idea could be devised by the production team. However, to Rugg's dismay, the chant made its way into the final episode. Adding to the irony, he often finds himself repeatedly asked to perform it at conventions, a request he typically fulfills despite his initial dissatisfaction with the ad-lib line. 4. In a podcast interview with Mick Garris during Pensacon 2020 for Dread Central, David Warner expressed that portraying the Lobe stood out as one of his most cherished acting roles. The actor is noted for performing with a manic energy that was not seen in his other performances. 5. The crossover episode, Hugbees, in Teen Titans Go! Made its debut on November 14, 2020, slightly over 2 months following the 25th anniversary of FREAKAZOID, and coincidentally on the eve of Ed Asner's 91st birthday. 6. In almost every episode, viewers can catch glimpses of a peculiar character named Emmett Nervand in small cameo appearances. This character originated from a sketch by producer Mitch Schauer. After coming across the sketch, Tom Ruegger approached Schauer and requested permission to incorporate it into the show. 7. In the second episode of the first season, titled Doomsday Bet, Scott Menville and Don Messick voiced Toby Danger and Dr. Vernon Danger, respectively, as satirical versions of Johnny Quest and Dr. Benton Quest from Johnny Quest, characters whom Menville and Messick had previously voiced. 8. During an interview for the Archive of American Television, Jonathan Harris was asked about his favorite voiceover character. He cited his role on FREAKAZOID as his top choice. Harris portrayed Professor Jones in just 4 episodes of the second season, adopting a performance reminiscent of his renowned Dr. Smith character from Lost in Space. 9. In the second season, episode 2, titled The FREAKAZOID, a humorous exchange unfolds between FREAKAZOID, Wacko Warner, from Animaniacs, and The Brain, from Pinky and the Brain, regarding their show's favoritism by Steven Spielberg. This comical scenario is rooted in a real memo received by Paul Rugg, the writer and voice of FREAKAZOID, from Spielberg during his time working on Animaniacs. 10. Originally hired as a writer, Paul Rugg stepped in to provide the voice for FREAKAZOID when a suitable actor couldn't be found. His interpretation, submitted for approval to executive producer Steven Spielberg, led to Rugg securing the title role. 11. The bug exhibited by Dexter's computer in the series parodies the FDV bug that affected early Intel Pentium CPUs in the 1990s. This bug garnered attention as technical users complained, ultimately leading to CPU replacements under warranty. 12. Originally conceived as a more conventional adaptation centered on the established DC Comics superhero, the Creeper, the show underwent a shift in direction, becoming the comedic series we know. 13. The sequence of keystrokes triggering the bug in the Pinnacle chip, transforming Dexter Douglas into FREAKAZOID, is represented as @G3, 8D / and FBB equals Q /HK%FG, followed by delete. Notably, on Dexter's keyboard, delete is positioned where backspace would typically be found, marked in a slanted lowercase font reminiscent of an Apple computer keyboard. 14. From Lord Bravery's 2 appearances, it is discerned that his real name is Nigel Scunthorpe. 15. The Douglas family's first names all start with a D, including Douglas, Debbie, Duncan, and Dexter. 16. When voicing Cosgrove, Ed Asner was advised not to act, emphasizing a distinct approach to the character. 17. The Freakazoid cartoon initially garnered a substantial viewership, although Warner Brothers attempted to market commercial slots to kids, presuming them to be the primary audience. Surprisingly, the majority of regular viewers turned out to be 14 years or older. As highlighted in the first episode's commentary, Paul Rugg, the WB. Can we talk about their level of support? Not really. Despite contemplating a move to primetime, the show was ultimately canceled after airing 24 episodes. Then a change in studio management led to a significant overhaul of their Saturday morning cartoon lineup. To justify this move, they implemented an advertising strategy called Big Kids Come First, scheduling adult-oriented cartoons ahead of those targeting younger audiences. This maneuver ensured a decline in overall viewership, providing justification for the extensive changes. Notably, this approach also led to the cancellation of Earthworm Jim and Road Rovers. In the fine words of our eccentric hero himself, back in a flash. Ta-ta. Just like Freakazoid navigating the zany landscapes of cyberspace, our journey has been filled with unexpected twists and turns. Stay tuned, fellow Chrononauts, for the next burst of animated excitement. After all, in the world of classic cartoons, the fun never truly ends.
Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.